And now to Europe, where Vladimir Putin has vowed a worthy response against Ukraine's incursion into Russia's southwestern region of Kursk. Ordering troops to dislodge the enemy from Russian territories, Putin said that the Ukrainian attack was aimed at improving Kyiv's negotiating position ahead of possible peace talks.
It is becoming obvious and clear now why the Kyiv regime had refused our proposals to return to a peaceful settlement plan, as well as the proposals of interested and neutral mediators. It appears that the enemy, with the help of his Western masters, is fulfilling their will, and the West is fighting us with the hands of the Ukrainians. So looks like the enemy seeks to improve its negotiating positions in the future. The enemy will certainly receive a worthy response, and all our objectives will undoubtedly be achieved.
Last week, Ukrainian soldiers rammed through the border region of Kursk in their biggest incursion since the beginning of Russia's invasion of their country in 2022. Caught by surprise, Moscow deployed its troops on the ground, who are now struggling to quash the offensive. The acting governor says Kyiv now controls more than 24 settlements in the Kursk region, where thousands have already fled their homes.
Currently, the situation in the Kursk region is difficult. 28 settlements are under control of the enemy. The depth of incursion into the territory of the Kursk region is 12 kilometers. The width along the front is 40 kilometers. There are 12 dead civilians, 121 injured, including 10 children.
Putin now claims there's been an increase in men signing up to fight the Ukrainian troops. Meanwhile, Russia has evacuated civilians from regions around Kursk, and now all of this comes as Ukraine's top commander briefed President Volodymyr Zelensky, saying their forces have indeed captured 1,000 square kilometers of Russian land.
I held a staff meeting. Commander-in-Chief Sursky reported on the situation at the front and all key defense directions, as well as on the operation in the Kursk region. General reported that about 1,000 square kilometers in the Kursk region are under Ukrainian control. This includes areas from which the Russian army had launched attacks on our Sumy region.
President Zelensky said that Ukraine's northeastern Sumy region, which lies across the border from Kursk, has been attacked by Russia more than 2,000 times since June.
As of today, and since June 1st, there have been almost 2,100 episodes of shelling of the Sumy region. Therefore, our operations are purely a security matter for Ukraine, aimed at liberating the border areas from Russian military presence. I thank all our soldiers, sergeants, and officers for their courage and effective actions. It is entirely justified to destroy Russian terrorists wherever they are, wherever they launch their attacks from. Russian military airfields, Russian logistics. We see the benefits this can bring in bringing peace closer. Russia needs to be forced into peace, especially if Putin is so set on fighting.
On Monday, U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham visited Kyiv and called the Ukrainian attack bold, brilliant, and beautiful.
Think about Kursk, bold, brilliant, beautiful. Keep it up. Putin started this, kick his ass. Bottom line is to the administration, I appreciate your support. Let these people fight. Give them weapons they need to win a war they can't afford to lose.
Now, with the Ukrainian forces embarrassing Russia's top military brass, pressure mounts on Putin to agree to talks about halting the war. From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
Kamala, you're fired!
I say, bring it on.
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree, One tree for humanity. One tree for Mother Earth. One tree for a future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment. So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished. On the show today, the T20 World Cup Bangladesh has moved across to the West Indies. What can we expect